Addivetti che festa.
Yeah.
Hola.
You see people kissing his hands?
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering what that was. I guess it's a donation.
Where they keep pinning money to things.
What is Vito doing?
Right. What is Vito doing? It's too violent for him.
I'm trying to figure out what he's got going on.
Vito's very bold. Turned it off.
Spiritu Santi.
What's he got in the paper in the
Ball battery?
Definitely doesn't have good intentions for this man.
We're fine.
Dang. Dang. Whoa. Vito don't. We know that Vito don't play, but this is how he started.
Use it to cover that sound.
That's what the towel was for?
I guess so, yeah.
Went to the light bulb and the man stopped to mess with it.
Oh, Vito, he's gone. Don't do that. Oh.
This man ain't gonna be terrorizing this neighborhood no more.
Remember, Vito was supposed to be the son who was quiet, would never hurt nobody, as Mama said.
Vito?
Remember in the very beginning when Mom was pleading for his life, saying he would never hurt a soul.
I thought that was his relative before the first generation, the new generation that came. The way he got rid of that gun. And there's fireworks going on and nobody would have heard that shot.
Yep. Heck, I'm sure a lot of people...
The neighborhood's going to feel a lot more free.
Yeah, ain't going to be too mad about it.
How many babies do they have at this point? Is it 3?
Yeah.
No, that's the sister. Oh, that's Michael.
Ben assai. Megaloso.
He just went home and held his baby.
Intermission? What?
1 second.
Guys, intermission. Alright, we're back. That confused me for a second. Sorry, y'all. I've never seen nothing like that before.
That was crazy.
Intermission screen.
The little car. How long was Michael gone? It's winter now. And he said Christmas had passed.
Been gone a long time doing business.
A long time.
It's cool they keep switching back and forth from the stories.
I wonder if she was like, you remember how they wouldn't let her out the gates? I wonder if she was like stuck like that for that many months. And he knows that she's miscarried. They haven't even got to have a conversation about it yet. He didn't even let her know he was there.
You were an employee of the Genco Olive Oil Company?
That's right.
But in actuality, you remember the Corleone crime organization.
No, we called it the Corleone family, Senator. We called it the family.
What was your position?
First, like everybody else, I was a soldier.
Oh, he's ratting.
Is he really?
No, I don't know. Tell me.
But when the boss says push a button on a guy, I push a button. See, Senator?
Mr. Cuesta.
You mean you kill people?
A what?
You kill people at the behest of your superiors.
Yeah, that's right, Counselor.
And the head of your family is Michael Corleone.
Oh no.
Did you ever get such an order directly from Michael Corleone?
No, I never talked to him.
Mr. Chichi, could you amplify your answer?
That's the senator they know.
That helped him.
Particularly interested in knowing, was there always a buffer involved? Is someone in between gave the actual order?
Right, yeah, buffer. The family had a lot of buffer.
Mr. Chichi, you may find this very amusing, but I promise you the members of this committee do not.
Why did the senator's face look like that?
È sicura di essere forte. Sicura i due era per la famiglia. Può essere meglio di far di forte la famiglia. Meglio di veduto.
Ma tu pensi per tua moglie che ha perduto un piccerito?
Oh, she knows what's really wrong.
Ma tua famiglia non tu puoi chiamare, nudo.
Times are changing because he's already lost his brother.
È un regalo questo.
Grazie. Tu sei molto gentile. This I might do for you. You come, we talk.
Grazie. Grazie.
Scratch my back, I scratch yours, and the favorite thing starts.
I vicini si lungogliarono con i padroni di casa di Ida Bucani. Sì, e Ida ci disse che se la via sbarazzare. A picciridda ci piace. A così Ida ce l'ha mucciato.
Io ci posso dare antichi di soldi per aiutare a cangiare in casa, se fosse voglia.
Non può essere. Io voglio che voi sia padre, dici che io mi voglio stare qua.
So he's gonna go help her out.
Grazie per nesso, rompono i mattonelli, sporco non te.
Ok, fai notte,
Ah, pure oggi abbiamo finito, caro. Che fare?
He's gonna talk to him. Hope it's that good kind of talk.
Non è che la mia moglie, signor Comune, mi resi che senza nuda ragione ha parlato. È una poverezza, senza nuda che l'ha detto. Una meschina, una venuta, una vesoldi, adesso...
Già l'affettai, a un'altra famiglia.
Oh, wow.
Ide si sbarazzati da besci che cos'ha tutto sto. E allora? E perché un posso? E perché? Ma un posso?
He's not budging.
Ma già l'affettai, eh? Non ne posso fare male figure che non mi pagano i costi.
So he's getting more money from other people.
Dai, ho messo.
5 scodi.
Ci sono 6 mesi d'anticipo. Ma...
Dang.
E mi venisse a trovare in dannati. E mi ha scelto un cane a prestare.
Eh?
Un cane a prestare.
He said the dog was gone.
Tu cazzo. Tu che cazzo sei che stai andando a casa come un ordine a mia mano comanda? Oh, stai attenta come parli con me, capiste? Ma se noi con una cosa un to'...
Uh-oh, be careful.
Frate, andate a basso.
Che fai? Spiegati chi sono. Io uno scodo. E spiaci alla mia città in questo vicinato che sono io. Igi tu sanno dire come io saccio fare.
He does know how to return a favor.
A sa benedire.
Sta bene lì. Da che sto
I really love going back in time. And
I
seeing
know I did
Vito.
too. Getting to see Vito.
At in the last movie, we saw him. You know, the end of it, where he was playing with his son in the garden, his grandson in the garden.
Gli ho domandato tutto il quartiere.
Came in with a different tune, didn't he?
He did.
A sconcecare, Don Vito.
E che posso fare, Don Roberto?
Come ne capimmo male, Maronna, come ne capimmo male. Marco, la signora Colombo può stare. Certo che può stare.
Asked about him, came back to apologize.
I soldi che mi restano, vi torno al retro.
He called him. He
1,
called him Don.
3, 4,
This time.
5, 6, tutto. Perché con Don Vito i soldi non servono.
So he's the Don of the neighborhood now.
Ma posso aspettare?
Again, I sit down.
Punta sua da evitare da povera vedova, ma morta fagata. The rent stays like before.
Let's make sure he stays in good graces.
Anzi, ci levo 5 scuole ci levo, va bene? 10 ce ne levo.
Vito hasn't even said a word. This man is doing it. He lowered it $10. Vito don't say a word.
And in that time, that's a ton.
È un appuntamento. È tardi, non posso stavolta. Una volta, appena mi invitate, vieni, prendiamo un caffè, parliamo, capiamo che siete un amico, ma ora mi dovete scusare. Non devi proprio dire, eh?
It's different than he says he's gonna kick his in the street, remember?
Parliamo grande, scialamo, e pure a me mi piace stare con voi, sapete, perché capisci?
Get me out of here, get me out of here.
Ma io sto perdendo proprio. Appena mi chiamate, tu mi chiamate, io arrivo a casa. È tardi.
That's Fredo, you can tell.
Sta bene, dica.
It's like a young Fredo.
That guy?
It looks like him.
No, that's the guy he was with earlier that took him to the show, remember?
Oh, okay. He looks like Fredo.
He does look like Fredo, though.
Please, God bless America. We're gonna make a big...
The Clemenza.
Would you mind speaking up, please?
New York City.
Are you the son of Vito Corleone?
Yes, I am.
And where was he born?
Corleone?
Did he at times use an alias? Godfather?
Godfather is a term used by his friends, one of affection, one of respect.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to verify the witness's statement. A number of my constituents have been of Italian descent, and I've come to know them well. They have honored me with their support and with...
He's there having their back.
Are in no way whatsoever slur upon the great Italian people. Because I can state from my own knowledge and experience that Italian Americans are among the most loyal,
He is riding for him.
He is. He has to.
Up through the time of Enrico Fermi, right up until the present day, Italian Americans have been pioneers in building and defending our great nation. They are the salt of the earth. They're one of the backbones of this country.
That's a heck of a speech.
Damn.
Salt of the earth.
We have testimony from a witness, a previous witness, one Willie Cicci. He has stated that you are head of the most powerful mafia family in this. Are you?
His wife. Remember, she hated this.
Personally responsible for the murder of a New York City police captain in 1947, and with him a man named Virgil Salozza. Is it true that in the year 9 heads of the so-called Five Family in New York?
Yeah, that was good, though.
It's a complete falsehood.
Mr. Cuesta.
Is it true that you have a controlling interest in 3 of the major hotels in Las Vegas?
No, there's not some stock in some of the hotels there, but very little.
Asked by this committee with the utmost sincerity. His not taking the Fifth Amendment was his right to do. So in all fairness, I think it should be heard.
No, I'm going to allow Mr. Corleone to read his statement. I'll put it in the record.
That man's not for the Corleone family.
Without a blemish on their name and background, I have appeared before this committee and given it all the cooperation in my power. I consider it a great dishonor to me personally to have to deny that I am a criminal. Following noted for the record that I served my country faithfully and honorably in World War II and was awarded Navy Cross for actions in defense of my country. That I have never been arrested or indicted for any crime.
Remember, he was pretty clean cut at the beginning.
Linking me to any criminal conspiracy, whether it is called Mafia or Cosa Nostra, whatever other name you wish to give, has ever been made public. I have not taken refuge behind the Fifth Amendment, though it is my right to do so. I challenge this committee to produce any witness or evidence against me. And if they do not, I hope they will have the decency to clear my name with the same publicity with which they now have besmirched it.
Dang. He said, and I want you to clear my name.
Corleone, you may very well be subject to indictment for perjury. I remind you that you're still under sojourn.
I didn't realize he was in so deep in trouble.
10 to 1 shot, he would take the 5th, and I lose. You sound like my bookie. Oh, that monkey, my life.
Just get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Got a big day tomorrow. Got you a new suit, new shirt, new tie. I'm gonna shave you myself in the morning.
And you're gonna look respectable for 50 million of your fellow Americans.
Is he the one?
My life won't be worth a nickel after tomorrow. Come on.
Is he the one that's gonna go testify?
I hope not.
The rest of your life, nobody gets near you, you're not going anywhere.
Oh, that's great. That's beautiful. Some deal I made.
Oh, you'll live like a king. You'll be a hero. You'll live better in here than most people on the outside.
Some deal.
They just wanna lock up Michael.
Pantangeli is alive.
How'd they get their hands on him?
Roth, he engineered it, Michael. Frankie went to make a deal with the Rosado brothers, and they tried to kill him. He thought you double-crossed him.
Roth! I did not know that man had it in him.
Talking out loud that you turned on him. They already had him on possession, bookmaking, murder one, and a lot more.
The FBI has him airtight. It's on an army base, 24-hour guards.
No way we can get to him.
Because they were going to take him out.
What about Fredo? What does he know?
He says he doesn't know anything, and I believe him. Roth, well, he played this one beautifully.
Roth didn't play like the rest of them play behind the scenes. He brought the courts into it.
I haven't got a lot to say, Mike. We have time. I was kept pretty much in the dark. I didn't know all that much. What about now? Is there anything you can help me out with? Anything you can tell me now? You got Pantangeli, that's all I can tell you.
And they were so afraid from they put him on an army base, they said?
Yeah, so protect him.
I didn't know it was going to be a hit, Mike. I swear to God, I didn't know it was going to be a hit.
Johnny Ola bumped into me in Beverly Hills.
And he said that he wanted to talk. He said that you were being tough on the negotiations, but if they could get a little help and close the deal fast, it'd be good for the family.
So he listened to him.
He said there was something in it for me, on my own. I've always taken care of you, Fredo. Taking care of me? You're my kid brother, and you take care of me? You ever think about that? Huh? You ever once think about that? Send Fredo off to do this, send Fredo off to do that.
So you betray your brother?
Mickey Mouse nightclub somewhere. Send Fredo to pick somebody up at the airport. I'm your older brother, Mike, and I was stepped over. It ain't the way I wanted it.
Dang, he's feeling it.
I'm smart, not like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart, and I want respect.
That would be tough, though, getting skipped straight over to be the head dog.
But his dad knew who could handle it better.
Is there anything you can tell me about this investigation? Anything more? The Senate lawyer, Questad. He belongs to Roth.
Of course. Probably that one that's been so hard on him.
Fredo, you're nothing to me now. You're not a brother. You're not...
He just screwed him over.
I know you or what you do. I want to see you at the hotels. I don't want you near my house. When you see our mother, I want to know a day in advance so I won't be there. You understand?
You can see Mama, but you ain't gonna be around me. I feel like Michael can find a way out of anything, right? He's smart, but like with everything happening the next day and that guy's locked up in the army base, what are they supposed to do?
I don't want anything to happen to him while my mother's alive.
Wow, my mother's alive, but she's gone. Because he don't want to hurt his mama's heart.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
But I mean, Fredo was going to hurt Mama's heart.
He said he didn't know.
He knew. He wanted money and he wanted to be the Don. Look, they got him in the sky.
Are they getting into the army base? Sure.
Where are you going now?
If he talks, there's no going back.
Okay,
Look at the Frankie Five.
What a rat.
This committee will come to...
And you know how important family is to the Italian culture.
Frank Pantangeli.
Where were you born?
Porto Rico. It's outside of Palermo.
And where do you live now? Rule over a criminal empire that controls all of the gambling in this and perhaps in other countries. This witness has had no buffer between himself and Michael Corleone. He can corroborate our charges on...
He didn't have a buffer between them.
Mr. Pantangeli, Mr. Pentangeli, were you a member of the Corleone family? Did you serve under Capo regime Peter Clemenza, under Vito Corleone, also known as the Godfather?
He has the deep connections, don't he? Deep-rooted.
I never knew no God. I have my own family, Senator.
I didn't know no Godfather.
Pentangeli. Come on.
He ain't going back on family. Whoever that man that was that walked in with Michael grabbed his attention.
Were you at any time a member of a crime organization headed by Michael Corleone?
I don't know nothing about that.
Pentangeli.
I was in the olive oil business with his father, but that was a long time ago, that's all.
We have a sworn affidavit. We have it. Your sworn affidavit.
Pentangeli, like, you never know which way he gonna go.
I know.
Corleone, because that's what they wanted. But it was all lies. Everything. And I kept saying, Michael Corleone did this. And
he said they coerced him into it.
So I said, yeah, sure.
Mr. Corleone, would you kindly identify...
Right, who is this man?
His name is Vincenzo Pentangeli.
Is he related to the witness?
He is, I believe, his brother.
Oh, brother.
Sir, this man does not understand English. He came at his own expense to aid his brother in his time of trouble. He's not under subpoena, and his reputation in his own country is impeccable.
Are you saying he knows nothing about these matters?
To my knowledge, nothing.
I'm gonna find out what the hell.
He's dead.
Oh, they mad
Thought
now.
they had it nailed.
The witness is excused.
Senator, this committee owes an apology. This committee owes an apology. Apology, Senator.
His brother.
He didn't want his brother to be disappointed him seeing him ratting somebody out.
Está posto. Está posto.
I still can't believe this. We always started this movie in Corleone, Italy.
Oh, and I know.
And that's how they got the last name. We saw him come across the border.
The children are outside. We're going.
What do you mean you're going? We're all going to leave tomorrow.
Rocco.
Uh-oh, she asked Rocco to leave.
Too smart to let any of them ever beat you. No, I'm not going to stay long. I can't.
There's some things I'd like to talk to you about. Some things that have been on my mind. Changes I want to make.
Oh.
I promised myself I wasn't going to say anything, and now What really happened was Pentangeli, Michael.
His brother came, helped him.
I didn't even know he had a brother. And where is he now?
He's on a plane back to Sicily.
They took his brother because they were trying to show him they knew if he did something, if he ratted him out, they would hurt him.
Michael, you say you love me, and then you talk about allowing me to leave.
Things that have been going on for
Michael.
years between men and women.
Don't tell me nothing.
Anthony's fine now.
Anthony is not fine.
I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it.
Oh. His kids are being affected.
At this moment, I feel no love for you at all. I never thought that would ever happen, but it has.
She's been trapped inside this whole thing.
Mm-hmm. But she never wanted him to do this business. You remember the end of the last movie, how she was watching?
Mm-hmm.
He promised he would clean things up in, 5 years, 7, I don't remember.
Do you expect me to let you go? Do you expect me to let you take my children from me? Don't you know me? That's an impossibility, that could never happen? That I'd use all my power to keep something like that from happening?
Is that a threat? Oh, that's terrible, Michael.
Now, in time, you'll feel differently. You'll be glad I stopped you now. I know that. I know you blame me for losing the baby. Yes. I know what that meant to you. I'll make it up to you, Kay. I'm gonna change. I'll change. I've learned that I have the strength to change. And you'll forget about this miscarriage, and we'll have another child.
She doesn't look okay.
We'll go on.
Oh, Michael. Michael, you are blind. It wasn't a miscarriage. It was an abortion.
She didn't want to have another baby.
An abortion, Michael.
Oh, he's gonna be so upset.
Just like our marriage is an abortion. Something that's unholy and evil.
Oh.
I didn't want your son, Michael. I wouldn't bring another one of your sons into this world.
To be a part of the business.
It was an abortion, Michael.
Oh.
It was a son, and I had it killed because this must...
Oh.
I know now that it's over. I knew it then.
He's not gonna...
Not with this Sicilian thing that's been going on for 2,000 years.
Oh, no, Michael. He's never hit her before. Not that we've seen.
You won't take my children.
I will.
You won't take my children!
You're much.
Dang.
Holy cow, she said, I'm putting an end to this, like, family business.
Because it's a big deal that the boys born into their bloodline continue the business. All of his brothers did. He tried not to, and he still did. They did so good casting little Fredo. That looks like Fredo. We didn't get to meet the oldest brother for too long.
For a little bit, and he got knocked off at the end of the last movie.
Oh. And then with us going back in time and seeing how all this even started with Vito, we get to see Michael's childhood, like even their trips to Italy. Is this where we started the movie at?
Don Ciccio, Tommasino sono. Se Ossia mi vuole fare l'onore, ci volesse fare a conoscere o socio mia America, a New York.
He's not gonna know the name.
Corleone.
They come back to get his revenge.
That says, I told you this is the same place.
Si chiama Genco Olive Oil Company.
This man is so old.
D'olio d'oliva, Don Ciccio.
Isn't it crazy that this little boy didn't forget?
He's the one who took
his dad, his mom, and brother.
E ho suo permesso per cominciare sto travaglio.
È onesto, pecciotto di New York.
Sta qua vicino a me, Don Ciccio.
Fallo vedere più vicino.
My heart's racing for this old man.
Io non ci vedo tanto buono di lontano.
Bene capito.
He scarred this little boy.
Vito Corleone. Ti pigliaste un nome di sto paese. Sto paese, come si chiama?
Io si chiama Antonio.
Oh.
E non ci sento buono.
Ci si chiama Antonio Andolini. E chi?
Ah! He said, I don't care if the boy can't talk. One day he will grow up and he will be a man and he will come back and get me.
Oh, gosh.
His friend got hit. So did he go all the way back to Italy really for that?
I mean, to avenge.
His son was eating grapes. It was like a sweet family vacation. No, this was revenge. This was a revenge trip.
And that man took his father and older brother.
And his mother in front of him.
Oh, mother, yeah.
She went to beg for him.
I think Vito's one of the coolest characters in any of the movies we've watched. And just the fact that I'm obsessed with the mafia stuff.
I wonder how long of a trip that was back then. By train.
To where?
Well, they were just in Corleone, and they live in America.
You can't take a train from Italy to America.
Well, I said how long of a trip. I said they're on a train now, but total,
okay.
how long of a trip?
I thought you were saying, like, how long of a train ride.
No, how long of a trip total?
Uh-oh. You know what this means for Fredo.
His mama was so sweet. I loved getting to see her go back in time. Like her begging for him to help that woman got kicked out of the apartment. I wonder if Fredo's crying. Honestly, he does miss his mother, but I wonder if he knows that, like, maybe he's up for grabs now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I speak with you for a second, Tom? Don, where's Mike? Waiting for you to leave. Can I talk with him?
He waits.
Sorry, Fredo, no chance.
As soon as the funeral's over, and he said, don't even try to talk to me.
But like you said, in Italian culture, family is everything, and he went against family. He turned on his family.
And then also him scaring his wife like that with the hit and the kids being in the house probably has a lot to do. I mean, didn't help with her wanting to leave.
Michael.
Oh, she wants to come home now.
Now she wants to come home.
Michael Freda's in the house with Mama. He asked for you, and Tom said you wouldn't see him.
That's right.
Kids, why don't you go outside for a while? Michael, please, I want to talk to you.
Sister seems better than she did at the beginning.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
So many years. I think that I did things to myself to hurt myself so that you'd know. And I could hurt you. You were just being strong for all of us the way Papa was. And I forgive you.
For having her husband.
You need me, Michael. I want to take care of you now.
Is he gonna speak to Fredo? Look, Al's been sitting there watching Fredo the whole time.
But it's just like the dynamic, because, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Michael is little brother, but he just seems to be the big brother of everybody.
Mm-hmm. He going fishing.
Sit down. Good check.
Arredi, perché?
Our friend and business partner, Hyman Roth, is in the news.
Oh, Hyman Roth again.
I hear that he's in Israel.
The High Court in Israel turned down his request to live there as a returned Jew. His passport's been invalidated, except for a return to the United States.
They wouldn't let him come back.
He offered a gift of $1 million if they'd let him live there. They turned him down.
He's gonna try Panama.
Panama won't take him. Not for $1 million, not for $10 million.
Because they know.
He's only gonna live another 6 months anyway.
Been dying of the same heart attack for 20 years.
That plane goes to Miami.
It's where I want it met.
Internal Revenue, Customs, and half the FBI.
It's not impossible. Nothing's impossible.
He's trying to flee America, but Michael wants him first.
Tom, you know, you surprise me. If anything in this life is certain, if history's taught us anything, it says you can kill anyone.
Dang. Dang.
Rocco.
Difficult, not impossible.
Good. We're moving your family to Vegas. How much you've been offered the vice presidency of the Houston hotels there?
Just consider this, Michael. That's all. Just consider it. Now, Roth and the Rosados are on the run. Are they worth it? And are they strong enough? Is it worth it? I mean, you've won. You want to wipe everybody out?
Revenge is important.
You're gonna come along with me in these things I have to do, or what? Because if not, you can take your wife, family, and your mistress, move them all to Las Vegas.
Why do you hurt me, Michael? I've always been loyal to you. I mean, what is this?
Allora, tu stai?
Sì, io stai.
Bene.
Fish. Would you like that?
Okay.
You know, when I was your age, I went out fishing with all my brothers and my father, everybody. Nobody else could catch one except me. You know how I did it? Every time I put the line in the water, I said a Hail Mary. And every time I said a Hail Mary, I caught a fish. You believe that? It's true. That's the secret. You want to try it when we go out in the lake?
Okay.
Okay. What else you got?
I feel like I never know what they're walking into or what could happen.
I know.
It'll be okay, Frankie. Don't worry.
Did my brother go back?
Yeah. Don't worry.
He's 10 times tougher than me, my brother.
Oh.
He didn't even want to go out to dinner. He just wanted to go straight home.
That's my brother. And this is nothing could get him away from that two-mule town. He could have been big here. He could have had his own family.
You were always interested in politics, history.
I remember you talking about Hitler back in '33.
Yeah, I still read a lot. We got good stuff in there.
Dreamed of how the family should be organized, based upon the old Roman legions and call them regimes, capos and the soldiers.
What it's based off of.
Yeah, it worked. Those were great old days. We was like the Roman Empire. Corleone family was like the Roman Empire.
When they started.
Yes, the emperor failed. Plotters were always given a chance. Let the families keep their fortunes.
unless they went home and they killed themselves. And nothing happened. And their families were taken care of, Tom. Yeah. They went home, they sat in a hot bath, opened up their veins, and bled to death. And sometimes they had a little party before they did it.
Anthony, kiss Mama goodbye.
Anthony, will you kiss your mother goodbye?
Anthony, say goodbye to Mama. Anthony, I love you, Anthony.
So the kid just staying there with the dad, with Michael?
I'm not sure.
And he said he wasn't going to let him go.
Well, when you're the head of the Corleone family, that poor woman, that's what happened. That's really not cool.
Mary, come here.
Because out of fear, she probably had no other option. Because Michael can beat anything.
Anthony, please, kiss me once.
Oh, that's terrible.
Anthony!
Here, we're going fishing.
No! Michael wants to take him to Reno now.
Okay, kid, you gotta go to Reno with your pop. Come on, Anthony, I'll take you fishing again tomorrow, okay? Huh?
Anthony likes to fish, don't he?
I'll catch one for you with a secret, huh? All right? Okay, good. Okay, Al, let's go.
Fredo seems like he's gotten out of that life, huh?
I'm not sure. I've never really been able to pin down Fredo. Looks like he came back into America.
Well, do you understand I'll have to take you into custody?
Give us your reaction to the High Court of Israel's ruling.
I'm a retired investor on a pension. I went to Israel because I wished to live the twilight of my life.
Hey, Frankie, come on out. Let's play some hearts. Frankie?
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm a retired investor living on a pension. I came home the presidential election because they wouldn't give me an absentee.
He just, what?
We're at the end of the movie. He's getting everybody who messed with him like he did at the end of the last movie. Fredo!
Oh, no.
No, I thought they really
That's why he
made
made...
amends. That's why he made the boys stay.
Mm-hmm.
Blessed is the fruit.
No, he did. That's what he did.
Dang.
Had them all taking. He's ruthless.
Michael is kind of ruthless.
How did we start with this like honorable veteran?
Dang. It's like he waits to get everybody at the same time. I thought he was going to spare
Michael's
Fredo.
not impulsive. Michael thinks.
It's my friend Carl Rizzi. It's my brother Fredo. Oh, you know.
See, there's the other brother right there.
Step brother
He got
Tom.
taken out at that toll plaza.
That one was tough.
Come on, say hello to Carl. He's good looking, isn't he? Oh, that droopy thing over there, that's my brother Mike. We call him Joe College, you know what I mean? Go on, sit down. Go ahead, talk to each other. Sit down. Hey, Mr. Einstein.
We just saw him introduce them to his sister.
Here's the cake. Let's get it.
Come on.
Where's your father?
Took him on a wild goose chase Christmas time.
Well, let's see that thing.
And Tom, he's been with them for a long time.
Sonny, come on, don't touch the antipasto till Pop sees it.
It's not ugly.
Gosh, how they've all changed.
young,
How many we've lost, but how much they changed throughout the years.
That's a young Brian Can, huh?
Pop's birthday.
They didn't know it was Pop's birthday.
We should have expected it after the oil embargo.
Expected or not, they got no right dropping bombs. What do you would?
Maybe I'm thinking that because it's Brian's song. James Can.
I think it is James.
Damn right, that's Pop talk.
Risk their lives for that country.
Country ain't your blood, you remember that.
I don't feel that way.
I don't feel that.
Dang. This is weird to see now.
I mean, Pop had to pull a lot of strings to get your deferment.
I didn't ask for deferment. I didn't want it.
What's wrong? Hey, come on, knock it off. Come on, hey. Sonny, sit down. Go on, sit down.
Sonny was the impulsive one.
Sonny was very impulsive.
Sonny will jump
Sonny was
like
impulsive.
Or she'll call it a tree.
It's like timid. He'll jump on any situation, anytime, and kind of quiet, laid back, observant. Yeah.
We have Mr. Brains.
Yeah, and you got Tom over here, the lawyer.
Oh, I'll give you a drink. What?
You gotta understand, Father has plans. Many times, he and I have talked about your future. Talk to my father about my future.
And he wasn't in the room.
Once you go to college, you get stupid. You're really stupid.
He's here, Cubs.
Come on. Come on. Stupid.
It's probably a good thing Sonny didn't become the Don. He would have struck war
the
on
whole
everybody.
city would have been up in arms.
Sonny ready to go at any time. No talking about it. But at the same time, that also kind of harmed him in the end, though.
Didn't it?
He met a lot of enemies.
We've seen his whole life in these last 2 movies.
His whole life.
Wow. That felt like not even a movie. That felt like just like a play where there was like nothing left out.
Like almost like a documentary.
Like you got every bit of backstory, like how we traced all the way back to how they even got the name Corleone.
All the way back to when Don Vito was a young boy.
My goodness.
That was. I feel like this one was a little slower than the first one, but I feel like this one gave you so much more insight.
Okay, the last one was more action, right?
Yeah.
There was definitely more gore and things happening, but in this one, it kind of tells you how we got to that point. It kind of tells you the inner workings too. It was really, really cool.
And if you think about it, Vito took out 2 Dons. He took out Don Finucci.
Yeah.
And then and I forgot the other one he took out. He went. I forgot his name. The other one he went and took out for taking away his dad, and his mom, and his brother. Goodness, I feel like we talked about the first one for like a week. This one, I feel like there's so much more.
There's gonna be little ones
detail.
that seep in, and you're like, oh, like now this makes sense, or possibly just tying in all the little things that they made sure to give you answers from that you might have had in the first movie. But I really, really liked backtracking and getting to see that, and also where Michael is at now.
Yeah, no doubt. And I thought one of the cool parts was he came back to the guy who took his family away, and he said, "What was your father's name?" And then he said it, and he was like, "Say that one more time in my ear." Then he said it, and he was like, "Oh shoot!" Like
I don't even think he had time to process it before he
he knew his day had come. He had prophesized that and seen it. Like he was gonna come back and get him one day.
And it's really cool, the endings of the movies, how Michael plots and just like, you know what, all these people, they can go. They can go.
And that's the thing, like what I'm so fascinated by the mafia, like these are like smart business minded men. Like I said, gangs, it's like, the street stuff, like mafia, brilliant minds and brains, the ins and the outs of business and trading, and like it's incredible. But at the same time, they did a lot of bad stuff, and like you said, the way Michael ends it, the way he ended the first one, the way he ended this one, and I'm a little upset. Like to me, it looked like Fredo was like trying to become better and was like sticking on the family. He was helping the kids.
Fredo had it rough. Honestly.
Because he felt like he was left out. Because we know Sonny got a lot of the attention. Yeah. And then Michael got a lot of the attention.
They just kind of bossed Fredo. Like at the end when they were all sitting at the table, they asked Fredo to get him a drink. He wasn't even at the table when the brothers had that discussion.
In the last movie, when they were in the process of purchasing Vegas, like, oh, Fredo's going to go do that. Fredo's going to go do that. So he's like, I'm always kind of just like the guy who gets thrown to go do stuff.
But you don't cross the Don.
You don't cross your family, man. Goodness. This was an excellent movie. Like I said, we'll be talking about it for quite a while, and thank you guys for hanging out with us and checking out part 1 and part 2. And is there Godfather 3? Is there a third part?
I'm pretty sure there might be a Godfather.
I have no idea, but I sincerely hope there is. But thank you guys for hanging out with us and checking out this amazing movie. As we always send you guys out of here, we love you, we thank you, we appreciate you, and remember, every single day that y'all wake up, it is a blessing and that you are blessed. And for your new family members, to hit that subscribe button down below. We welcome y'all to the RSR family, but y'all will go every day just like we do. Let them know, Mom.
Let's go out in this world today, y'all, and make somebody smile.
We love y'all. Till next time, we'll see you guys later.